So in this video, we're going to be talking about natal Cancer moon in the 12th house and what this placement means. So if you have it, then you are in the right place. And with that being said, the moon in astrology represents our intuition. It represents emotions and what gives us emotional fulfillment and security. And it also rules things such as our family life, our home, our lineage, and just resources that we have and that we depend on for sustenance, and also how we're nurtured and how we nurture others. So it can show, especially our relationship to our mother figure or to the nurturing figure as we were growing up. And so in this case, you guys have it in the sign of Cancer, and the moon rules Cancer. And Cancer is all about long-lasting things. It's all about preservation, and it's about roots and stability. So you guys tend to have a quite stable emotional nature, and this comes from this tendency to have like a private side that you guys keep secure, and you guys have like a distinction between your public life and your home life and your family. And your family tends to have stability or have like roots or like a long lineage, also when you have the moon in Cancer, because it indicates like a typical family type structure, or it can indicate very deep roots because the moon is in its own sign. But as well, what gives you guys emotional security in a general sense with moon in Cancer is things that will last a long time. So you guys have this ability to invest your energy where it will be the most well preserved and where it will create the most fruit in the future. So this placement is good for wealth and building, investments, and also acquiring like land and, developing your resources for the future and for future generations. Also, you tend to depend on things that come from your family as well, like because Cancer rules roots. And so that's the general meaning of moon in Cancer. But in this case, you guys have it in the 12th house, and the moon also shows our emotions, and it also shows our intuition. So when it's in the 12th house and in Cancer, this indicates to me psychic gifts and psychic sensitivity, because you guys are very intuitively aware, observant, and also you guys are articulate. Like you guys are able to express your intuition very clearly, and you guys see very clearly the connections and the small phenomena that make up the big picture of what's going on in our reality. So a lot of times people that have this placement, they have psychic abilities, they have psychic gifts, they're sensitive to energy, and they're sensitive to the energy of others, and they tend to have this need to protect their own energy, because also when the moon is in the 12th house, which is about adaptability, sensitivity, this shows somebody that is emotionally open, sensitive, and adaptable. So that's kind of how you guys are on an emotional sense, and you guys easily express how you feel about things, and you guys are always on the verge of speaking your mind when you have this placement. Like you always are feeling something that could be important, and that could that you guys could express, if that makes any sense, because the 12th house is about potential, and it's about impulse to a certain extent, because the ascendant is about our actions, and the 12th house is about our imagination, or like our influences to our actions. So you guys always have this ability to express things Um, and so, anyways, when it comes to your intuition and to your expression, you're quite convincing, and what you say, do, or feel resonates with others. And because it comes from a place of authenticity and creativity, because you guys have the moon in Cancer where it is at home, and the 12th house is about creativity or potential. So you guys tend to express creative ideas, and you guys um, get intuitive, creative ideas. Like it just comes to you. So this is a good placement for people that make music and that do creative things such as art and even videography and stuff like that. So when it comes to your intuition, like the type of intuition that you have, like you tend to capture the big picture of a situation or of a problem very easily, because you tend to pinpoint what matters, and you just have this ability um, to to see things that could be important. Like you guys notice small details, and you guys are sensitive to small energetic changes. And since the 12th house is about potential, and the sign of Cancer is about things that matter, you guys have the ability to sense things that could potentially matter. So this is basically what intuition is in a nutshell. Intuition is when we sense things that could be important. And that's why when you guys express yourselves, it tends to resonate with other people, and it tends to be very convincing. And also, like I was saying, you guys are very articulate about your intuition, because when the moon is in Cancer and in the 12th house, you guys are also quite observant about different things that are happening. Now, that basically sums up the intuitive side of this placement. But when it comes to personal needs, you guys have this need at times for solitude and privacy, because Cancer is about privacy and the 12th house is about isolation or solitude. And from time to time, isolation and solitude is necessary for you guys to recharge energetically. And that's a trait that is common of moon in the 12th house people and moon in Pisces people as well, because Pisces is associated with the 12th house. But also, you guys like to be alone from time to time because it allows you to be more creative and to pursue your own interests and your spirituality, because the 12th house is about spirituality. So you guys can have a lot of spiritual interests, spiritual practices, and things that you do that give you comfort and make you feel at home. But yeah, that basically sums up this placement. The natural sign that has the 12th house in Cancer is Leo. And Leo is the sign of expressiveness and of entertainment and showing things to others or giving value to others. So that's also why when you have this moon placement in the 12th house in Cancer, you easily express your emotions, and you easily get to the core of what you're trying to say. And that makes your expression very convincing. And when you express your intuition, you tend to be very confident in it. Or when you express your feelings about things or about people, or about an idea, it tends to like resonate with others, because you have a gift of psychic intuition, or of just having a good ability to articulate what it is that you're sensing. And also, you're always on edge to express yourself. Like you always have something that you could possibly share with others that could be important, because you just sense everything that's really going on that matters at any given situation. Leo is the sign of gifts, and it's associated with with the aspect trine. So like when you have a trine in your chart, that's a Leo type of aspect. And it's about ease of expression, and it's about talents. So this is a talented placement. Now, with that being said, I hope that resonated, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did and it resonated in any way, then don't forget to leave a like on this video. And other than that, I appreciate you guys watching and supporting in any way that you do. And I'll see you guys sometime soon in another video. Peace.